Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tom, I'm a makeup artist from London. In one of my recent videos, I talked you through finding your perfect foundation match, and I mentioned a very important tip, which is getting a sample. I was in NARS the other day and I was picking up a few things for my kit and I decided to try the soft matte foundation. I thought it would be a fun video for you guys to show as a sort of first impressions, just because I actually have super dry skin and I normally stay away from anything that says matte. But I've heard really good things about the foundation and I thought, why not give it a go on camera? If it looks great, it looks great. And if not, it's a great lesson for everyone. So let's try it out. Now, in terms of this foundation, I am a bit lucky because in NARS shades, I just know what my foundation shade and it's Deauville. So I think I'll probably be a match, but I think hopefully you can see straight away that looks like it's pretty much going to work for me. It is a little bit on the yellow, but that's something I really like because I do have some pink in my skin. Already I can see it is very matte on the skin. And it's quite full coverage, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. It's very velvety. Yeah, I don't know. Already my skin I don't think is going to like this very much. I think the camera's going to love it. I'm going to probably look very flawless on here, but it's a bit masky in the daylight. Let's keep going and we'll see. Gosh, it has got a really lovely amount of coverage. You know what, close up it's not looking dry, I suppose. It's just, how do I describe it? It's just such a satiny matte texture. It's smoothing, it is flawless, but I'm just used to something with a lot of dewiness. So I'm like, it's kind of shocking me a bit to see my skin like this. Okay, so I've gone in and just zoomed in on my face a little bit so you can see more realistically how this foundation looks. Now, when I look at myself from a distance, I think I look quite nice. It looks sort of very satin, very natural, like my skin. However, because I think it is more of a coverage than I'm used to, I don't think my match is actually as good anymore with my neck. Which is fine, that's not so bad, that's more of a shade thing, it's less about the foundation. It actually doesn't settle into my pores as much as I thought it would. I have found this quite a smoothing formula. It has settled in a few pores, but I am someone just with massive pores. I suppose luckily for this foundation, get Botox. It would 100% settle in my creases if I didn't have Botox. As a dry skin person, this finish just kind of terrifies me. And yeah, I'm not really sure. I was going to go and do lots of other products that were like powders, but I'm worried if I put powders on top of this, I'm going to look flat, pancakey and dead. At the moment, I could definitely wear it. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. It just looks so much more matte than I'm used to. I'm not sure. Okay, so here it is zoomed out. I think from a distance it looks okay. I'm hoping that when my skin sort of naturally warms up to it, that it'll just look a little bit more natural and a little bit more lived in. So I'm gonna go away, do the rest of my makeup, and then come back to give you my full thoughts later. Okay, so I've gone in and done the rest of my makeup. I've done my eyes, I've done a bit more on my skin. I found that I don't know, I'm kind of in two minds about this. It actually isn't gathered too much around in my pores. It just looks incredibly matte. I've gone in with sort of a more shimmery product on the cheek as a blush. I've also gone in with a hydrating facial mist and I still feel like I look a bit dry. It's not cakey or flaky on the skin at all. It's really bizarre because I think most people would absolutely love this finish, but for me personally, I'm used to looking so glowy and dewy that it's just strange to see my skin look like this. It looks very flawless. It looks, I think, amazing on camera and in real life. Realistically, it's just not a finish I'd naturally go for. If you're someone with drier skin but you do want to look more matte, this actually would be a great choice for you. Just make sure you load up the moisturizing emollient products before. I've got loads and loads of moisturizer and emollient products underneath and it hasn't broken away. It hasn't broken down. Nothing settled into any lines yet. I thought it really would, but it hasn't. The only lines I suppose I really have are around here because I do Botox them out of the rest of my face. It's comfortable to wear. I don't feel dry. I just personally for me don't love the finish. I found that other products went on really smoothly over the top, which was nice. So I did powder bronzer and powder blush just so that I could see if any skipping would occur. Not a problem at all. I think if you're someone with oily skin, you'd absolutely love this because it does have that sort of satiny matte texture. It's not flat matte, but it is matte enough. For me, I don't think I would buy a bottle for myself to wear. I would consider it for the kit, but I think I would want to play with a few tester shades for a while to see how it performs over a longer period of time, because right now obviously I've only been wearing it for about 20-30 minutes. But it does look good, and it looks good on camera. I can't believe I'm so torn. Normally I really know what I think about a product straight away, like I either like it or I hate it. This I really don't know. It's just instinctively, because of how I normally wear my makeup, I just can't. I can't get on board with it, even though I can definitely see it looks good. So that's the review all wrapped up for now. Please let me know in the comments below if you have this foundation and what you think of it. I'd be most interested to know if you have dry skin and what you think of it. I think it's just really interesting sometimes to hear, you know, this product is clearly not designed for me with dry skin, but I'm always curious to see how the product will perform in different ways anyway. Yeah, pop your questions down in the comments box. Let me know what you think of the video. Please do subscribe to my channel too. I would love to see you come back again for the next one. Until then, I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.